I mean, you wouldn't develop half the skills you have without risk-taking and mistakes. So it's very much like once you make that mistake, you're not likely to make it again. You're kind of stung by it. So if you hadn't have made it, then it's likely that in a future time you might make it again. So it's very much part of the developmental process, both for young people and for adults, but very crucially in young people. So you almost have to allow them sometimes, room for those safe mistakes. What I also find empowering is parents being able to share their mistakes when they were younger, but doing so in a very kind of narrative storytelling kind of way. Oh, I remember when and I went to that disco and I dropped all this coffee all over and I got laughed at and I just felt so humiliated and I went home and I had to change. These kinds of wonderful stories, they might kind of smirk or roll their eyes, but actually they're listening and processing and they're very much looking for guidance. So sometimes when my young person, at the age of 16, when they share things with me, it's almost like they need that outlet to speak. And at that point, it's a critical point where you either respond in a kind of belittling way or you kind of listen. You might even choose to be quiet. So sometimes, young people, they retort back and like, is it worth replying to that retort? Or should you just, quieten down and let them hear their own thoughts? That's often something we tend to underestimate. They are in the process of kind of listening to their own thought processes and being very aware that led to a mistake. But